Hello and good morning. This is Monday's video for our learning journal work. There should be some video for maths as well. Have a look at that one if you need any help with the maths. So you'd hopefully be familiar with this document. Some of it stays the same, but it's just the kind of the work on English and maths that changes and the reading that changes each week. This week, I thought it'd be really nice if we follow a news story that's been going for last week and the week before that about Captain Tom Moore, who raised I think it's about £25 million for the NHS, and all our reading and writing is going to revolve around that. So those things, the plan for the week is on Monday is can you find out some information about Captain Tom Moore. So one of the documents I put in the Monday folder is this reading comprehension, which has some information about him. So you've got a bit about what he's been doing, his early life, his time in the military, and things like that, and people he's inspired. There's also some questions to have a go at for those. So that's the readings. That also help you with the writing as well. So do that, and what you might want to do is record your everything you find out. So there's the reading text, and you can add things to a mind map. So I've just put Captain Tom Moore in the middle, and then I've got 4 kind of paragraphs which I'm going to think about writing. First of all, his early life, his military career, which comes next, his fundraising, and then anything about who he's inspired, because I know there's been other people that have done or tried to do some similar things to inspire or to do raise some money as well. So again, I've tried to think about kind of my the font that I've used. I'll just use the same one for each bit this time, but you can do different ones if you want to. So that's Mondays, is to try and find out some information. So read the reading text. There's also 2 websites here. This is the Wikipedia article, which has some good stuff on there, and then the BBC News story about the same thing. But feel free to Google or do a search on the internet yourself and see what other information you can find. Next, so that would be all for Monday. On Tuesday, I would then suggest practicing some sentences that might go into your writing. We should be very familiar with using parentheses and relative clauses to add more information to our sentences. So for instance, you could have Captain Tom, brackets, who is soon to turn 100, brackets, was born in Keighley, Yorkshire. So that's the brackets is the parenthesis, and using a relative pronoun who makes it a relative clause. All of that within the brackets is a relative clause. So you can practice doing working on those. Then we will think about can you plan and write a biography. So if you feel you're happy after day 1 and 2, you could go straight into your writing and think about the different paragraphs for that you want to write about. Maybe have an introduction paragraph. I think that's what I've done here. Have an introduction paragraph that outlines who he is and what he has did to hit the headlines. Then a paragraph about his early life, one about his time in the military, maybe a bigger one to detail his fundraising, and then one more paragraph to talk about his inspiration for other people. And then so you could either plan those things, or go straight into the writing. It's up to you. Thursday, continue with that work. If you do finish, check for spelling, punctuation, and grammar errors. And then on Friday, if you feel like that first copy that you did was your best and looks good, leave it as that. But if you want to, if you think if it's been improved a bit and it looks a bit scruffy, and maybe you can make it better, maybe do a final neat write-up to go into your journal as well. And if you fancy it, so if you want some bonus tasks, if you were inspired by his fundraising, maybe you could do some of your own. I've heard some children are actually raising some money for things. I've seen as well. Or you could write a letter to Captain Tom thanking him for what he did. If you want to do that one, let me know and I'll see if I can find an address. There might be somewhere, or maybe you could search one up on the internet. I hope that helps. And I've got 2 other bits of reading as well. One about volcanoes and one about on being on the road, being a truck driver. And the spag mats should be in that same folder as well. Hope that helps you for the whole of the week. Like I said in another video, I will be in school, so I will try my best to keep in contact with people. And Class Dojo is probably the best way, or in my email, I'll be able to keep track of. I just might not be as quick to reply as I have been over the last 2 weeks because I've been teaching from home. Okay, hope everyone's doing well, and I hopefully will see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.